Insane gamers, and welcome back to another Pokemon Black and White Wi-Fi battle. And today I'm fighting one of my friends, Pamizard. She's sort of new to Black and White, and she's just getting used to the UU tier. So I thought, I'd help her test her new team. It's actually pretty cool looking. It's got a nice mix of guys there. One thing that it is noticeably lacking is a wall, but hey, she's still getting used to it, and I'm gonna help her make a team eventually. Anyway, I'm gonna lead out with my shoes, my Zapatos here, and you should definitely get some Raichu shoes. They're freaking comfortable, man. Anyway, I can't outspeed this thing, so I'm gonna switch to my Garbodor to see if it's a physical or a special attacker, because I know this guy can take anything. So she goes for the Nitro Charge. It most likely tells me she's a physical attacker. So I can just stay in here all day and set up Toxic Spikes, because this guy is pretty physically bulky, and let's face it, Zebstrika doesn't have the best attack in the world, so yeah, I can take those Wild Bolts pretty well, I have to say. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and set up 2 layers of Toxic Spikes here, just to be kind of annoying. And in fact, I think Garbodor is one of Pam's most hated Pokemon, so when she saw this thing, she was like, oh my god, and then I started setting up Toxic Spike, and she was like, oh my god! The world didn't end on the 21st, but it's gonna end freaking now. So anyway, I get both layers up, and now I'm gonna predict the electric type attack again, and I'm gonna switch out to my Zapatos, my Raichu shoes, because my Raichu shoes have, wait, I don't do that this turn. This turn I use Protect to get lefties. Excuse me, I'm jumping the gun here. Well, at least I'm jumping the garbage. The smoking garbage, I don't know. Anyway, come back, garbage, and, God, that Pokemon is just a piece of trash. Anyway, send in my Zapatos now, like I said I was going to before, but didn't, because I'm a loser, and I get the Lightning Rod boost, so I just fake out again, and, yeah, now I'm gonna predict the Nitro Charge once again, so I'm just gonna stay in, because I'm pretty sure I can take that unstabbed attack, and, I take it about as well as you would expect a Raichu to take it, and because I got some extra special attack, my Zapatos are gonna, fire off some icicle beams or whatever, because shoes can totally do that now, like Back to the Future, where you got, the self-lacing crap. Anyway, in comes a Zap Widow. That is a very clever name for that Pokemon. That's awesome. Anyway, I'm not gonna stay in here, because it's gonna bug buzz or something, so I'm going out to my Popsicles! Yeah! Okay, we're ready to, Popsicles. You know Popsicles. I mean, look at it just take that attack like a beast. It eats bug buzzes. Well, with a tongue like that, you would expect it to. But anyway, here comes a Thunder. I was a little bit afraid, and then I saw the damage, and I'm like, wow, Popsicles, you're such a beast. So Licky is basically just gonna wall here, and since I got the Toxic Spikes up, I can sit in here all day, take attacks. You know the drill. You know how Popsicles works. You cannot melt my Popsicle. It's it's here to stay. So anyway, I just protected to get my health back up and be generally annoying, I have to say. So, I actually switched out knockoff for Dragon Tail, because Licky can get that. I mean, it has a bigger tongue than it does tail, but I guess that is a little tail at the back there, so maybe it does make sense. But anyway, I gave it Dragon Tail instead of knockoff, so I could force switches. Anyway, since I got the Wish floating in the air, I thought, oh, wow, video lag thingy. Anyway, she goes for Hidden Power. I guess she predicted my switch, which is a pretty good prediction. When I didn't switch, I thought I have the Wish floating, so I just Dragon Tail. And I drag her out into a Kingdra, so I'm not really too sure on what the Kingdra's gonna do, but I'm just gonna go ahead and throw up a Wish, and, if it's physical, then I can obviously use Counter. So it goes for a Dragon Pulse, and it's got a Dragon Gem, and I'm like, oh, well, I can probably take that. And oh my god, I took that like an absolute monster. This Licky, this is why Popsicles is like the best Pokemon on this team. Popsicles is amazing. Okay, so I'm just gonna sit in here all day. In fact, I'm gonna Dragon Tail this thing out. Unfortunately, Pam is gonna go and get the burn hacks because she hates my Popsicles. She's trying to melt my Popsicles. I don't know. You can't set Popsicles on fire, but anyway, she gets the burn hacks. So in comes this thing, and I'm not too sure on what it's gonna do because, I know that they are typically special attackers. So I'm just gonna stay in and see what move it does. In fact, I think I'm gonna put up a Wish here, because eventually I'm planning on passing a Wish to somebody. It goes for the Focus Blast, and I'm like, oh my god, that would have done a lot of damages. So yeah, I probably could have taken it, but not very well, and since I don't have my lefties anymore because I'm burned, then, you know, I'm on fire. Somebody put me out. Anyhow, I'm going to switch now to my garbage monster, my Garbodor, because I'm predicting a Focus Blast, I know I can live it, and I've got a Wish floating in the air, so this seems like the perfect opportunity to annoy Pam even more with my garbage Pokemon, which of course I love to do. I love my Garbodor, it's awesome. You guys should definitely try out Physical Poke Garbodor with Toxic Spikes, it really does work. So anyway, she can't do anything to me now. I think I just went for Gunk Shot, predicting the switch. She switches into an Arcanine to get the Intimidate on me, I guess. Which I guess was a fairly good play. It's about all she really could have done. And I go for the Gunk Shot, and it's gonna do an okay amount. I mean, I got a minus attack, and it is still a pretty powerful move. I guess that wasn't too bad, all things considered. And it has lefties, so it might be a bulky Arcanine. Anyhow, I'm just gonna stay in here and see what I can do against it, because there's really no reason to switch. It's not threatening me. She has Fire Fang. I don't know why she has Fire Fang as opposed to Flare Blitz. It might be because it's a bulky one, and she doesn't want to, get the recoil, but the big thing is she burns me again. Jeez, Pam, you're all about the burn hacks, but I guess I do have the poison, so maybe it's like evening and out, but yeah, that kind of sucks, because there goes my lefties gain. So now this guy's pretty much useless with burn. His Gunk Shot's going to be doing nothing. He doesn't have lefties, so I'm just going to let him die here. In fact, I haven't shown off Garbodor's ability yet, so I'm going to go ahead and do that for you guys. I just figured, hey, he's useless. This Arcanine is using physical attacks on me, so this is going to work out perfectly. Anyway, I'm going to protect this turn because I'm mean like that. It's just like, lol, stalling for the win. I think at this point Pam was probably raging because this Garbodor was just like laughing. Just, wah, Toxic Spikes, you like that? Okay. It reminds me of Oscar the Grouch from Sesame Street. You know, because he lived in a garbage can. Anyway, so the Arcanine's going to finish me off now, but guess what? Aftermath. Oh yeah, I love that ability. You haven't seen that ability yet, because I don't think it's been killed by a physical attack yet. Anyway, she sends in her Zap Widow. I, of course, go to my lead, because that's what you do when there's a double down. My Zapatos, my Mexican Raichu shoes. Anyway, I can kill that with a Fake Out. Even if I didn't kill, Toxic would have finished it off. And now she's going to send in this, and obviously, once again, I can't outspeed it, so I'm going to predict a Bug-type attack and go into my chili and cheese hot dog here. By the way, my gas station now is 2 hot dogs for $2. Get them while you can. Chili and cheese is 50 cents, by the way. You know, I had my hot dogs for lunch. So she's got another jewel-powered move, I guess. This time it's a Bug Jewel Bug Buzz, and it doesn't really do anything, just chili and cheese is all like, yeah, no. So, I just go for the extreme speed and finish that thing off, and I believe she has 2 left, I think. Anyway, she's gonna send in Kingdra again. This was a little bit of a fail on my part. I was like, oh, extreme speed will totally kill this Kingdra. Oh, yeah. Look at that. It did it. That Kingdra died about as much as the apocalypse happened on the 21st. I mean, come on now, Ante. What do you call this? Slacker. Okay, but it doesn't really matter, because I can just send in my Zapatos once again. God, Zapatos got a lot of use in this battle. I'm liking that. I love my Raichu. It's like, oh my god, awesome. So, Volt Switch, and now I'm just gonna go out to my Kingdra to take care of her Weavile, because I'm scarfed. And, yeah, Outrage against a Weavile. I mean, come on, it's like a freaking paper bag. In fact, I think a paper bag is at least could take an Outrage, but Weavile is just like, you know, really weak. Well, apparently, except for this one, because, I don't know, Pam, is that like a freaking bulky Weavile? What the heck? How the frick did it live that? And it didn't even do half with Night Slash, so that's a little bit weird. Might have a messed up EV spread there, might want to check that out. Yeah, Kingdra, you're pretty pathetic. Anyway, I will see you guys next time with another Pokemon Black and White Wi-Fi battle. Popsicles for the win.